let's play a little game this week. It's going to be an either or, and I want you to let me know in the comments which one you would choose. A walk outside, 45 minutes. The weather is 33 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 1 degree above freezing. Would you rather it be pouring down rain or gale winds? Let me know in the comments what you think. It is about 6:30 on Sunday morning. That means I have successfully completed another week. Yay! It was a very good week. I'm on my own. I'm walking in the area that yet is to be developed with houses. Even though it's Sunday, I'm by myself because we just got back from giving Zoe a bath. So she is nice and clean. And Jason is washing her harness and opted not to come with me. No biggie. I'll get my time in by myself. At least it's not pouring down rain. It is very yucky, drizzly. I don't know if you can see, but my jacket does have raindrops on it. 75 hard in the middle of winter. Fun stuff. The thing about the 75 hard is that I've actually started to believe that I can do it. And furthermore, I've actually started to believe that I can do a lot of things that I don't normally give myself credit for. I have been doing a picture a day challenge. Started it in October. And it's basically where I take a picture every day. Chronicle my life. I also did it because I wanted to actually improve my photography skills, which I've not done yet. I've only pulled out a good camera once or twice. But there's been a couple times I'm just like, man, I'm ready to give this up because it's such a long-term goal, and I struggle with long-term goals. But just yesterday, I was organizing pictures, and I looked at the 365 file folder on my computer, and part of me pulled that good old stunt of, dude, I'm only 3-4 months in. I got so many months to go. It's gonna be so long. Wow, 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 wow. And I all of a sudden was like, you know, if I can do the 75 hard, I can take a picture a day. Seriously, my friends, suck it up. So conquering the 75 hard is actually showing me that I can do a lot more than I thought I could do. Yeah, it started to rain a little bit more. I am drenched. I mean, my pants from my waist down are just like pretty much totally soaked through. But I did not wimp out. I did the full 45. It's a little windy. It's a lot windy. Woo! 33 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 mile per hour winds, 45 minutes of walking. I have to tell you, yesterday it was also 31 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was pouring down rain, and I almost think I have to tell you that I think I would rather walk in the rain again. Yeah, even at 31 degrees, which was cold. But the walk is done. This morning I did my indoor exercise at 5 o'clock, and it was a rough one. Mondays I'm finding are typically rough. I just really was struggling to follow any instructor. Like my legs weren't moving the way they wanted to go. I was just struggling big time. But I stayed with it, got the 45 minutes in, so I'm good. And sat down right after that while I was cooling down, and I read my 10 minutes of my book. So I got those 3 things nailed. Water is almost done. And I have my food calculator for the rest of the day, and I'm well under my calorie goal. So today is going to look like a huge win again. Something a little bit different from my outside walk. I'm just walking in a graveyard. I'm actually looking for some names too, but I'm just walking in a graveyard outside, moving. day in a graveyard. Seems to be my thing this week. Graveyards, I find very peaceful. They also are very intriguing because within the gates and within the fences of this graveyard, there is like so much history, stories, lives that were lived. Just very fascinating. So anyway, here I am. It's a cold day. About done with my 45 minutes, and that's good. So it's a little bit after 8. Really dreaded coming out because it's 20 degrees and I'm cold. But wanted to get it done. I delayed. I was playing the piano, trying to delay it. I'm like, gotta do it. So here I am, walking at the park. Cold. Wind is whipping through my pants. But I'm getting her done. A very good week. I actually turned a corner. I had actually given myself... She has a bone. She's attacking it. Hey, are you fighting your bone? She does this. As I said, this week I actually turned a corner. I actually had given myself that grace to only do 30 minutes outside because it is the middle of winter. And I will actually have to say that I used that opt-out quite a bit the first couple weeks. Now, in fairness, it was cold, it was windy, it was whatever, but I did use that grace a lot. And if I want to be honest with myself, I will admit that a lot of the times I actually just couldn't deal with the aches and pains of jumping from virtually no movement in my life to quite a fair amount. And so dealing with that along with the weather was just too much, I think, because I used it a lot. But this week I haven't used it not a once. Every outdoor workout was 45 minutes. And I walked through some hideous things. It was cold. And the warm days at 33 degrees was raining and windy. So, there you go. So this is also the week that I really had to sit down and say something isn't right. I can't use the excuse of, well, it's because I'm not exercising. Well, it's because I'm not drinking my water. This is the week that I actually sat down and said, I'm exercising a lot. I'm drinking my water. I'm 1,500 calories or below. Something is wrong. And so this is the week that I actually sat down with my macros and really, really looked. Now, I had lost 150 pounds before, and I never really looked more deeper than the calories. I knew in my head that I had to minimize my carbs, but I never looked very deeply. And this week of 75 Hard made me sit back and say, yeah, I need to look a little bit more deeply. And I am really working to up my protein. So it's interesting that the 75 Hard is bringing me knowledge, causing me to grow and to expand and learn more about myself. So it's kind of cool. So it is Sunday morning. I haven't exercised yet because on the weekends I don't exercise at 5 in the morning. Yay. And just gonna get my day rolling. And let's get today done so I can get to the official halfway mark. No excuses.